Sometimes you want to turn your brain off and run around in circles blasting waves upon waves of bats, skeletons, skeleton balls, skeletons stuck in balls, reapers, the personification of divinity itself, robots, cute little caterpillars, flowers, and many more different types of creatures. When it comes to that, why not play a game that has exactly these things and countless more? I finished all the achievements when I made this review, and while there are a decent bit of them, I only really felt like I got into a grind somewhere very close to the end of it. The game has a lot of unlockables, and a ton of various little gimmicks you can also gain access to, from ways to buff your character, ways to make your item pool more deterministic, to turning your map upside down and making everything harder, or having random events occur during your run. The game takes a long time before it ceases to surprise. Now, eventually you do get into a kind of pattern, where you end up getting very similar builds if you modify your maps to be harder, but this is completely optional and rarely needed for unlocking something, so you can enjoy doing whatever you want with the pretty large amount of weapons you'll unlock along the way. The game has more mystery to it than you'd expect. There's a lot of things to learn and figure out, and when you do, you're usually eventually rewarded with a crazy light show, where you continuously wipe the screen of pesky undead, undead-like, non-undead, and everything beyond and between. As always, what pulls me in most in a game is its OST. There are a lot of soundtracks in this game. I am honestly surprised at how many. Sometimes it depends on which character you play, sometimes it depends on what modifier you put on a map, and if I'm not mistaken, sometimes it's a unique combination of both. I kept discovering new tracks 100 plus hours in, and I am pretty sure I still haven't heard all of them. Unfortunately, not all the tracks are available in the soundtrack content, which is a little unfortunate, as there were some soundtracks I really wanted to listen to occasionally, and they're also not available anywhere else. Needless to say, I adore the OST. Good job everyone who worked on it. It gave the game the necessary flair that it needed, and I think was pretty significant to the game's success. As far as games of this genre go, purely on effort put into it by the devs, this one is hard to beat. Wow, this game, dude, I waited to buy it, because it looked silly. But boy was I wrong, this game is a lot of fun. A new standard for AAA gaming. Amazing game. Addictive. Astounding. Everyone should at least try it. I can't recommend this, to be honest. At least not to Christians. It was amazing to play. Loved the evolving weapons, striving to survive long enough to be an unstoppable bullet hose. Sadly, the deal breaker came as a single, yet major offense. One of the weapons, the King Bible, which is clearly a reference to a King James Bible, evolves into an evil book called Unholy Vespers. Yes, games have evil books all the time, Necronomicons, etc. That isn't the problem. It is that the game is saying a Bible is improved by becoming unholy, which is insanely offensive to me as a Christian. I tried to continue playing and just ignore that fact, but I am going to do what many others would say to this. If you don't like it, don't play it. You are correct. As of this, I am uninstalling. It is a serious shame, because I truly loved the game, and played for hours and hours up until this point. Edit. Ah, so much mockery. It's okay. I appreciate the offhand compliment that people feel safe enough around Christians to mock what we hold sacred without fear of retaliation. This game is awesome. One of the best games found at this price on Steam. The game is very fun. It offers you enough content to invest good hours in the game. In addition, the game offers a local co-op mode, which in my opinion is a very good and interesting idea. This game is definitely worth a try. But still, the vampire is in another coffin, for everyone's knowledge. Vampire Survivors offers some of the best bang for your buck ever. For its low purchase price, the game offers plenty. It is a sublime combination of relaxing and frenetic, letting you feel all kinds of dopamine-fueled excitement, while you simply control the game with a single stick and the occasional button confirmation. While its gameplay loop wears thin after several hours, Vampire Survivors, with its ease of access and rewarding gameplay, will provide just about anyone a ton of fun. In terms of what it strives to be and what it offers players for its price point, this game achieves its goals with aplomb, and is absolutely worth what you pay for it. After achieving everything the game has to offer, by the time 196/196, I finally think I can give a review. It's great. It's exactly what you want for an action roguelike. If other games annoy you, just play a few hours of Vampire Survivors, have some success and leave again. It's great. I love this game. The graphics are simple but effective. The concept of building up abilities over time, not just per round, but unlocked via a currency, is a smart idea. The unlocks and level amount to new items and characters. As a result, the replayability is very high. How items are unlocked during rounds, and how the player chooses to level up and claim treasure, can be integral to how successful the player may be that round. The amount of content for the price is extremely good value. Buy this game and play it lots. It's great, and at times it's mayhem in the best way. Absolute quality little game. If you need to sink 20 to 40 minutes before you gotta do something, this is a nice, easy, and fun way of doing so. Very satisfying to the lizard brain. The guy making it keeps updating it with new bits, and it's not cancered with in-game transactions and battle passes, and whatever other capitalist man-made horrors beyond our comprehension that we must normally endure these days. This game is one of the best I ever played, one of the craziest addictive game ever. Playing this game for like 7 hours a day during my exams, I am going to fail. The amount upgrade, weapons and character you can found or unlock is crazy. I can't believe how much this game provides at such a low price, going to 100% this game for sure.